Chosen one, you are born in this world with a deep purpose, and your every step is already mapped by the universe. When the right time comes, the event in your life will happen, which the universe has already decided. You clicked to watch this video today. It is not a mere coincidence, but a part of the divine plan of the universe. Now, in the coming few days, something is going to happen in your life, which will change your life completely. And all this will happen because the universe has sent you to this earth with a big mission, which only you can fulfill. And now your luck is going to shine. When you go to fulfill this mission of the universe, money will be needed. For this, the universe is now going to do a miracle in your life. You are living your normal life when suddenly you are going to meet a God's chosen millionaire. It sounds unreal, right? But don't give up, because the reason behind this is more incredible than you can imagine. You have been purposely arranged by God to meet Millionaire so that you can get closer to God's purpose. In today's video, we will learn how everything is falling into place for you, the chosen one, so that you can experience the abundance, peace, and purpose you were always destined for. Before the universe immerses you in this deep transformation, you can give your feedback to the universe by commenting 999. And if you are not connected with the energy of this channel, you can join by subscribing to the channel. Divine purpose and vision. God-chosen millionaires don't simply find wealth. It seems as if they are guided to it through a vision that transcends the mundane pursuit of riches. Their success is woven with a purpose that reaches far beyond personal gain. These individuals often understand from the very beginning of their journey that their life is part of something greater. There is a sense of destiny at play, a belief that they are here not just to live comfortably, but to change the world in some way. This sense of calling is powerful and unmistakable, and it becomes the force that drives their actions. Imagine for a moment that you are about to meet a God-chosen millionaire. You don't yet know how it will happen. Maybe one day you're standing in line at a local cafe when a conversation sparks between you and a stranger. They seem like any other person, friendly, unassuming, but there is something different about them. Or perhaps you're at an event, mingling among people, and someone starts talking to you about their journey, sharing insights that shift your entire outlook on life. It might even happen in a more unexpected way. A mutual friend introduces you, or you hear their story in a way that feels too coincidental to be just chance. Whatever the means, this meeting is not random. It feels guided, like fate decided to make your paths cross. When you do meet a God-chosen millionaire, you'll quickly notice that their story is not just one of financial gain. It's filled with moments of inspiration, struggle, and unwavering faith. They will tell you about the times they felt pulled toward an idea that made no sense to anyone else. Yet they followed it because deep down, they knew it was more than a gut feeling. It was divine guidance. You'll hear about their days of perseverance when obstacles seemed insurmountable and others might have given up. But these individuals didn't. Their resilience wasn't just an act of will, it was bolstered by a profound sense of mission that kept them going. Listening to them, you'll start to understand that their wealth is a byproduct, not the goal. Their true purpose is tied to what they do with that wealth, how they use it to make a difference, to inspire change, to uplift others who are struggling to find their way. You'll see that their vision extends far beyond themselves. It touches lives, opens doors, and brings hope where there might have been none before. They may have founded charities, started businesses that employ hundreds of people, or created products that solve real-world problems. Whatever their chosen path, it's always one that makes a meaningful impact. As they speak, you'll find yourself feeling motivated in a way you haven't before. The energy around them is infectious. It has the power to stir up a longing in your heart, to find your own purpose, to strive for something greater than just getting by. Their story isn't meant to make you feel small in comparison, but to ignite a belief that if you align yourself with a higher purpose, there is nothing you cannot achieve. The beauty of meeting such a person is that they remind you that greatness is accessible, but not through shortcuts or self-serving actions. It comes through embracing a vision that feels bigger than you, a path that might be difficult but is deeply rewarding. You'll walk away from the meeting feeling like you've been gifted a glimpse into what life could be if you approached it with the same blend of faith, resilience, and generosity. Whether you take action on that newfound inspiration is up to you, but the encounter will remain in your heart as a turning point, a reminder that some people are chosen to show us the way, and that you too can be one of them. Resilience through trials. The journey of a God-chosen millionaire is never an easy one. It is marked with trials and tribulations that test every fiber of their being. These challenges come in all forms: financial setbacks, failed ventures, personal struggles, or unexpected detours that make the road seem impossible to navigate. But it's precisely in these moments that the true character of a chosen individual shines. For these people, adversity isn't just something to endure. It's a crucible where faith, strength, and determination are forged. When you meet a God-chosen millionaire, their stories will be filled with moments that, at first glance, may sound like defeats. They will speak of times when they were on the brink of giving up, when everything they had worked for seemed to crumble overnight. But there is always a twist in these tales, a revelation, a sudden change in perspective, or an unexpected helping hand that turned the tide. What sets these individuals apart is how they view their trials. Instead of seeing them as walls that block their way, they see them as stepping stones meant to build them up for what's ahead. Each struggle serves a purpose in their journey, becoming a lesson that prepares them for even greater achievements. For a God-chosen millionaire, resilience is not just a skill, but a way of life. It's as if they are tapped into an unseen reservoir of strength that allows them to push forward when others might falter. This strength is not their own. It comes from a higher power, a belief that they are part of a bigger plan. They don't just hope things will get better. They trust that every hardship is shaping them into the person they need to become to fulfill their destiny. This trust in divine guidance helps them face their battles with a spirit that is both fearless and hopeful. They may not know how things will work out, but they know they will. Listening to their stories, you will understand that resilience is more than just surviving the storm. It's learning how to dance in the rain. They will tell you how they adapted when circumstances demanded it, how they learned new skills they never thought they would need, and how they discovered inner reserves of creativity and courage. These moments of growth are not just incidental, they are essential. The lessons learned in the toughest times become the tools they use to build their greatest successes. Meeting a God-chosen millionaire will change the way you view your own struggles. You'll see that setbacks are not signs that you're on the wrong path, but rather indications that you're being prepared for something more. You might hear them talk about how they faced rejection or criticism, how doors were slammed in their faces when they were most hopeful. Yet, they didn't stop there. They found another door, a window, or sometimes even carved a new path where there was none. It is this relentless spirit that makes their success almost inevitable. Their belief in themselves and their mission becomes unshakable, not because of their confidence alone, but because of the trials they have survived. When they finally reach a place of success, it's never just about financial gain. It's about the journey that got them there, the nights spent doubting but still pressing on, the friends who left when they needed support most. and the quiet moments when they whispered prayers and felt deep down that their struggles were being heard. That is what makes their story powerful and inspiring. Resilience, for a God-chosen millionaire, is proof of their calling. It's the sign that they are exactly where they are supposed to be, even when everything around them says otherwise. And when they share their stories, they become a reminder that resilience isn't just for a select few. It's a quality that can be nurtured, that can be chosen every day, even when life seems at its hardest. Intuitive guidance and decision-making. God-chosen millionaires draw strength from a higher power. When you meet them, whatever they tell you will be part of a divine plan. A God-chosen millionaire will tell you to trust in higher wisdom. Chosen individuals often have a high intuition that guides them through complex decisions. God-chosen millionaires often seem to move through life as if they are guided by an unseen hand, drawing strength and wisdom from a source that transcends ordinary understanding. This deep-seated guidance is not something that can be taught or learned through conventional means. It's as if they possess an inner compass, a subtle voice that aligns their decisions with a divine plan. When you meet one of these individuals, their confidence and conviction are palpable. They'll share stories that make you wonder how they manage to stay so sure-footed while navigating challenges that would have left most people paralyzed with doubt. The secret, they'll tell you, is in trusting their intuition. But for them, intuition isn't a fleeting feeling or a vague notion. It's a profound, almost sacred inner knowing. It's as if their soul is attuned to higher wisdom, directing them in ways that defy logic or conventional reasoning. You'll hear them speak of moments when they stood at the crossroads with decisions that could make or break their future, while others around them hesitated or analyzed every option until they were stuck in a loop of indecision. These chosen individuals moved forward with confidence. They trusted the whispers of their soul, that quiet, persistent voice that said, "Go this way," even when it didn't make complete sense on paper. This kind of decision-making allows them to take calculated risks that often lead to remarkable breakthroughs. You'll see that these choices aren't reckless. They're grounded in a blend of faith and careful consideration. It's as if they have a deeper sense of timing, knowing when to act and when to wait. Sometimes those around them might question their judgment, unable to see the full picture that they seem to perceive so clearly. Yet time and time again, their intuition proves true, leading them to opportunities that others miss. When a God-chosen millionaire recounts these moments to you, their stories will often include elements of surprise, twists where the impossible became possible. They'll share how following their intuition sometimes led them down unexpected paths, opening doors they hadn't even known were there. It's not just luck or coincidence. It's a kind of synchronicity that feels orchestrated. They'll explain that these moments of clarity come from staying connected to their higher purpose, listening to their inner voice, and trusting that they are being guided by something greater than themselves. This inner guidance does more than help them achieve success. It shapes their entire approach to life. You'll see that their confidence isn't boastful or loud. It's a quiet, assured presence that commands respect without demanding it. They walk through life with a sense of peace, even when making decisions that carry significant risks. That's because they know that whatever outcome they face, it is part of the journey they are meant to take. They believe that success and failure alike are part of the learning process, each one offering lessons that refine their path. When you witness this kind of trust and assurance, it becomes clear why they are able to thrive where others might falter. They are not easily swayed by trends or the opinions of others. Their path is their own, carved out by the quiet, unwavering voice within them. They'll tell you that you too can cultivate this kind of intuition if you learn to listen and trust in it. It means quieting the noise of the world, spending time in reflection or prayer, and learning to distinguish between the fleeting thoughts of the mind and the steady guidance of the spirit. Meeting a God-chosen millionaire isn't just an encounter with wealth. It's a reminder that life's greatest decisions don't always come from what's logical or visible. Sometimes the most profound choices come from a place deep within, a place that senses what's right before it can be fully explained. And that's where the magic happens. In trusting that inner compass, you unlock a path not just to success, but to a life aligned with something far greater than yourself. Generosity and stewardship. When you encounter a God-chosen millionaire, one of the most striking things you'll notice is their attitude toward wealth. To them, money is not just something to be amassed or hoarded. It's a tool, a means to serve a purpose far greater than personal luxury. They see themselves as stewards, entrusted with resources that carry the potential to change lives. This perspective is rooted in their connection to a higher power, which shapes not only how they acquire their wealth, but how they use it. Generosity isn't just an occasional act for these individuals, it's a way of life. It's as if they understand on a deeper level that their abundance is part of a divine plan, and that they are channels through which blessings flow. When they give, it's not out of obligation or to gain recognition. It's because they truly believe in making a positive impact. This could mean funding scholarships for students who wouldn't otherwise have a chance at higher education, supporting medical facilities in underserved areas, or investing in projects that empower struggling communities to become self-sufficient. Whatever the form, their giving reflects their values and aligns with their belief that their wealth is meant to serve a higher purpose. The act of giving isn't a one-way street. What makes these God-chosen millionaires unique is that they often experience a cycle of prosperity that seems almost magical. The more they give, the more they find that opportunities and resources come their way. This isn't simply a matter of luck or coincidence. It's rooted in a deep spiritual principle that giving enriches both the giver and the receiver. Their generosity sets into motion a ripple effect. When they uplift one person or community, that act of kindness often inspires others to do the same, multiplying the positive impact. When a God-chosen millionaire shares their story, you'll often hear how their most fulfilling moments come not from the zeros in their bank account, but from the smiles and stories of those they've helped. They'll recount times when a simple act of giving changed the trajectory of someone else's life. Maybe it was providing seed funding to an aspiring entrepreneur who then built a business that transformed an entire neighborhood, or supporting a school that went on to educate a generation of future leaders. These moments are reminders to them that their mission is not just to succeed but to be a beacon of hope and opportunity. Listening to them talk about their journey, you'll see that their generosity is powered by gratitude. They recognize that their wealth is a gift, not a guarantee, and this awareness keeps them humble. It also fuels their desire to give back, creating a cycle that doesn't just sustain them, but elevates everyone around them. This stewardship is a reminder that true wealth isn't measured solely by what one has, but by what one gives. It's about using what you have to make a difference, however large or small. Moreover, these individuals understand that stewardship means being responsible for their influence. Their giving isn't random, it's strategic and thoughtful. They choose causes and projects that align with their values, ensuring their resources are used in ways that create sustainable change. This foresight makes their contributions impactful in the long run, fostering growth that lasts long after their initial involvement. It's why communities touched by their generosity often continue to thrive, becoming legacies in their own right. Meeting a God-chosen millionaire, You'll be inspired to think differently about your own resources, whether they are financial or otherwise. You'll realize that true fulfillment comes not from holding tightly to what you have, but from letting it flow outward, enriching the lives of those around you. Their story will challenge you to see wealth not just as an end point, but as a starting point for meaningful action, a chance to build something lasting that speaks to the heart and spirit. God-chosen millionaires remind us that giving is not just a noble act, it's a powerful force that can create waves of change. Their lives serve as proof that generosity rooted in genuine stewardship can uplift entire communities, spark hope, and most importantly, set the stage for a cycle of prosperity that benefits everyone. Strong moral compass. When you meet a God-chosen millionaire, one of the most compelling aspects of their personality is their strong moral compass. These individuals don't just build wealth, they build a life of integrity and purpose. At the core of everything they do is a set of unyielding principles that guide their actions, decisions, and interactions. For them, success isn't just measured by the numbers in their bank account, but by the character they uphold and the legacy they leave behind. It is this moral foundation that sets them apart and makes their journey not just impressive but deeply inspiring. A God-chosen millionaire often starts their story with a focus on values learned early in life, values like honesty, kindness, and fairness. Whether taught by family, faith, or life's experiences, these lessons become the pillars of their success. You'll notice that they are unwavering in their commitment to what is right, even when doing so might mean facing difficult challenges. While others might take shortcuts or compromise their values for the sake of quick gains, these chosen individuals hold firm. Their belief in a higher power reinforces their commitment to doing the right thing, making sure that their path aligns with a deeper sense of purpose. Integrity, for them, is non-negotiable. They understand that true success is not just about accumulating wealth, but building something that can stand the test of time. They are aware that wealth gained through dishonest means is fleeting and often comes at the cost of respect and trust. When you talk to them, you'll hear stories of deals they walked away from because the terms didn't sit well with their conscience, or decisions they made that cost them financially in the short term but paid off in respect and loyalty in the long run. To them, these choices are proof that their moral compass is not just a concept, it is an active part of their daily lives. This commitment to morality and trustworthiness ensures that their success is not just substantial, but sustainable. People are drawn to them not just because of their financial acumen, but because of their reputation. Partners want to work with them, clients trust them, and communities respect them. They understand that trust is not something that can be bought. It must be earned through consistent, transparent actions. This understanding shapes how they treat employees, business partners, and even competitors. Whether they are managing a large company or engaging in a small transaction, they are known for keeping their word and being fair. Meeting a God-chosen millionaire, you'll see that their moral compass doesn't just benefit their business, it influences every aspect of their life. It guides how they engage with their family, contribute to their community, and respond to challenges. This steadfast adherence to moral principles becomes a model for others, showing that it is possible to achieve greatness without compromising who you are. Their actions serve as a reminder that true power comes from staying true to one's values, even when it's not the easiest path to take. Their strong moral compass also makes them mentors and leaders who inspire trust and confidence in others. People naturally seek their advice and look up to them as examples of what it means to lead with integrity. When they speak, it's wise to listen because their words carry the weight of experience and moral clarity. They don't just tell you to do the right thing, They show you how it's done by living it every day. These chosen individuals understand that wealth, if not coupled with good character, is hollow. Their moral compass ensures that they build legacies that are remembered not just for the material success they achieved, but for the lives they touched and the principles they embodied. They know that one's true legacy is built on relationships, trust, and the positive impact left behind. For them, success is measured not just by what they have, but by who they are and how they have uplifted those around them. A humble heart. Meeting a God-chosen millionaire, one of the qualities that will stand out immediately is their humility. It's a rare and refreshing trait in a world where success often comes packaged with ego and pride. These individuals, despite their remarkable achievements and significant influence, possess a grounded nature that speaks to a deep understanding. Their success is not solely their doing. They see themselves not as the sole architects of their accomplishments, but as beneficiaries of divine favor. This acknowledgement shapes not just how they see themselves, but how they interact with the world around them. Humility is not just an accessory in their lives. It is the foundation of their character. They walk through life with an open heart, knowing that their journey is part of a bigger plan. They understand that no matter how skilled, intelligent, or driven they are, their achievements are made possible by opportunities, timing, and blessings that are often beyond their control. This awareness keeps their ego in check and allows them to remain approachable and relatable. You'll notice that when they talk about their success, there is an absence of boastfulness. Instead, they often express gratitude for the people who supported them, the lessons learned from their failures, and the divine guidance that led them through. This humility fosters a sense of connection with others. God-chosen millionaires don't view themselves as being above anyone else, regardless of their status or wealth. They engage with their communities not as distant benefactors, but as active participants who understand the value of every person's contribution. They listen more than they speak and value the stories and struggles of those around them. This approachability is what makes them beloved by their teams, respected by peers, and trusted by those they help. People don't just admire them for their wealth, they admire them for their humanity. Gratitude plays a central role in their humility. A God-chosen millionaire recognizes that with great blessings come great responsibilities. Their hearts overflow with thankfulness, not just for their material success, but for the journey itself, including the hardships and trials that shaped them. This gratitude propels them to give back, not out of obligation, but from a sincere desire to share the blessings they've received. They believe that wealth is not meant to be hoarded, but to be used as a tool to make positive changes. Whether through philanthropy, mentorship, or community projects, they are always looking for ways to contribute meaningfully. Their humility also brings a rare strength, the ability to admit mistakes and learn from them. Unlike those who are blinded by their own success, God-chosen millionaires are not afraid to acknowledge when they are wrong. They see failure not as a blemish on their reputation, but as an opportunity for growth. This humility to learn and adapt is part of what sustains their long-term success. It earns them respect and trust, and it creates a culture around them that values authenticity and continuous improvement. Humility also affects how they view competition and collaboration. While some may see others in their field as rivals to outdo, these chosen individuals often seek ways to collaborate and uplift those around them. They understand that true success isn't a zero-sum game. There's enough room for everyone to thrive. This perspective is rooted in their belief that their path is unique to them, guided by a higher power, and not threatened by the achievements of others. They celebrate others' successes and share wisdom freely. knowing that giving and uplifting others doesn't diminish their own worth or achievements. When you spend time with a God-chosen millionaire, you can't help but be inspired by how their humility enriches their relationships and amplifies their impact. You walk away understanding that humility isn't a weakness, it's a powerful strength that keeps them balanced and reminds them why they do what they do. It makes their success more than just a story of individual triumph. It becomes a testament to the power of gratitude, generosity, and purpose. Their lives serve as a living reminder that true wealth isn't just about what you achieve, but how you carry yourself along the way. A humble heart ensures that their legacy isn't just measured in financial success, but in the lives they touch, the opportunities they create for others, and the example they set for how to lead with grace and humility. Continuous faith and spiritual growth. A God-chosen millionaire's life is defined by a journey that goes beyond financial achievement. It is deeply rooted in faith. This unwavering spiritual connection is their compass, guiding them through life's complexities and serving as their source of strength during challenging times. For these individuals, faith is not a side note, it is the foundation upon which everything else stands. It gives them resilience when facing setbacks and helps them maintain perspective when basking in success. They see every peak and valley as part of a divine plan, trusting that each experience contributes to their growth and purpose. To stay connected to this higher power, God-chosen millionaires dedicate time to nurturing their spirituality. Whether through prayer, meditation, reflection, or other meaningful practices, they prioritize moments of stillness to listen, seek guidance, and renew their spirit. These practices do more than offer solace. They create a space for insight and clarity, allowing them to make wise and compassionate decisions. Through this ongoing relationship with their faith, they learn to stay humble, recognize the source of their blessings, and avoid the trappings of pride that can accompany success. Conclusion. Meeting a God-chosen millionaire is more than an encounter with wealth. It's an encounter with a story marked by purpose, resilience, and profound lessons in faith. Their life serves as a testament that true success is more than financial. It is about making an impact, serving others, and staying aligned with divine intentions. Recognizing these qualities allows us to not only appreciate their journey, but to find inspiration in our paths, embracing the principles that lead to meaningful, God-aligned success.